In this video, we're going deep into South Indian seafood. Soon, you'll see why Kerala's seafood street food is unlike anywhere else in India. But first, let's back up. Welcome to Kochi, a coastal haven housing 2 million residents and serving as the primary port city in Kerala. In ancient times, it was a spice trading hub, bringing together merchants and buyers from all walks of life, including Europe, East Asia, and many Arabic cities. With a 30-mile coastline and huge backwaters teeming with diverse seafood, Kochi's cuisine is filled with all kinds of seafood street foods, from the rarest seafood dish that will ever catch your eye.
Very tasty and very delicacy and very healthy too.
To an entrepreneurial genius behind a massive pickle empire, featuring 30 different types of unique pickles.
Veg and non-veg around 30 items.
Get ready to explore the diverse seafood scene right here in Kerala. Starting our ultimate seafood escapade, we're diving into one of Kerala's most legendary dishes. Fish, doused in a thick masala and cocooned within a banana leaf. This pocket of flavor will blow your taste buds to the moon.
रेस्टोरेंट अभी 5 साल हो गए तो जो डेली मिलता है वो हमारा स्पेशल है कैरी मीन है आवोली है सी फूड है और बैक वाटर फिश भी है सी वाटर फिश भी है मोस्टली यूज करता है कैरी मीन पेल स्पॉट.
Introducing the Meen pollichathu. The word Meen means fish, and pollichathu means baked in a banana leaf. This dish features the pearl spot fish, a celebrity that earned the prestigious title of state fish in 2010. To make this dish, start by carefully descaling the fish and scoring it on both sides, exposing the firm meat that will soon marry some heavenly masala. Next, drop a few spoons of coconut oil into the pan, followed by fenugreek seeds, mustard seeds, fresh ginger, garlic, red onions, and curry leaves. Now slick the pan with a bit more coconut oil and brace for a spice tornado. Red chili powder, garam masala, turmeric, coriander, fennel, black pepper, and a sprinkle of diced tomatoes. Stir it like it owes you money, and toss in a dash of tamarind water for that tangy zing. Add the fish and bury it under all the spices. Then add coconut milk and cook for 10 to 12 minutes to remove the liquid. Get that banana leaf all dolled up, coat it with the thick, almost chunky gravy, and wrap the fish up like a burrito. Let it do a little spa day in the water-filled pan, steaming it for an extra 10 minutes before serving. You're onto something when you wish you could trade places with a dish wrapped in banana leaves. All warm and snuggled up in there, the fish concoction releases bold and tangy flavors. The fish has a firm, white, flaky meat that perfectly absorbs all the spices and the love that's been added to it. What food saddles the line between an oddity and a delicacy? Nope, it's not a giant worm or an extremely smelly durian.
It smells like fruit.
We're talking about a fish's egg sac. Get ready for one of the most alien-looking seafood dishes you'll find in Kerala.
It's been 40 years now. The restaurant is actually started by a father in 1983. He is actually a person who would love to serve food happily and tastily. So he just started the restaurant.
Most of the customers are 40 plus and they always say that their nostalgic feeling with that gravy, with my fish curry and all.
Say hello to gaboli fry, a beloved local treat made from the humble egg sac of the gray mullet fish, and an ingredient affectionately termed Indian caviar. While it won't make your bank account cry like the fancy black sturgeon or beluga caviar, it still has its own charm. This delicacy has caused quite a stir, especially on India's east coast, sending the fish's price soaring. Brace yourselves. This dish could set you back a jaw-dropping $6.
Come on, woo!
Start by cutting the egg sac into 7 or 8 slices. In a bowl, crack an egg but ditch the yolk. Mix the egg whites with red chili powder, black pepper, salt, turmeric powder, ginger garlic paste, coconut oil, and a bunch of curry leaves. Then coat the fish eggs into the mix, making sure all sides are covered. Now it's frying time. Drop the eggs into a pan and add a sprinkle of fresh curry leaves. Give it a flip and add green chili slices. Once they're golden brown, serve it with onions and tomato slices. Crispy batter on the outside, followed by an explosion of the smooth fish eggs in your mouth hole. The yummy taste of hundreds of little fish lives melting away on your tongue is an experience you won't soon forget. It's a caviar and curry duo, all at a very affordable price. Kochi seafood comes straight from its remarkable backwaters, a fascinating network of rivers, lakes, canals, and lagoons spanning half of Kerala state. It's where freshwater rivers meet the salty embrace of the Arabian Sea, nurturing an ecosystem with diverse species, crabs, frogs, mudskippers, you name it. Our next dish is a testament to this aquatic treasure trove's freshness.
Cafe was here long back. We just renovated the place into the place which we are seeing now 8 years before. The dish is common in our households. As part of tourism, we just introduced it to a cafe. That's clam, which is available here is small in size. We call it as Kakka. Similar thing which is available in other places is called mussels. It's called kalumakaya. That might be a little bigger one.
Let me introduce you to Clam Masala, the go-to treat for clam enthusiasts in Kerala. It's the classic and easiest way to enjoy these bivalves in the region. Plus, with clams in abundance, it's practically a universal recipe known by everyone here. Prepare by flavoring the fresh clams using their secret homemade masala blend. Add coriander powder, salt, garam masala, Kashmiri red chili, and give them a good rub down to ensure the flavors seep in. Then oil up the tawa and drop in our clams, followed by a hand of curry leaves, a drizzle of oil, and red onion slices. Mix it well before adding sliced tomatoes. Finally, top it with fresh coriander and serve with slices of cucumber and tomato. Initially, you'll experience the delectably spicy and savory masala. Then the clams bring in their brackish, earthy vibe, joining the party. These tender mollusks have quite the knack for soaking up all those zesty seasonings. This is seafood done Kerala style. If you're still with us, and honestly I don't understand why you wouldn't be, then you're in for a real treat. Brace yourselves for a pickle revolution. Koreans have kimchi, Germans have sauerkraut, and the rest of the world, I guess, dill pickles maybe? But did you know you can also pickle fish? Well, get ready to explore this unique and iconic curiosity straight from the heart of the sea.
Normally, naringa, manga, meen, chemmeen, veg and non-veg around 30 items. Chura like kera no parayum, tuna. ഏറ്റവും best എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് rice തന്നെയാണ്.
Meet Meen Achar, the OG fish pickle straight out of Kerala. Legend has it Indians have been pickling since roughly 2030 BC. That means they were probably swapping pickle recipes with dinosaurs. Enter Nanma Nadan Pickles, where the owner turned this age-old tradition into a full-on pickle empire, offering more varieties of pickled fish than you have fingers and toes. That is, unless you grew up near Fukushima. What now? Oh, right, 30. They have 30 different types. First, grab those tuna cubes and give them a spice shower in chili, turmeric, and salt. Now let's get the pan sizzling. Take a plunge into sesame oil with our fish. Then it's all about the A-Team flavor crew. Fenugreek, check. Mustard seeds, check. Oh, I guess it's just those two things. Roast them up, then transfer a few spoonfuls to the other oiled pan for that flavor kick. Follow that up with garlic, and I'm talking about an ungodly amount of garlic, like a large bowl of garlic. It's so much garlic, it's considered a hate crime against vampires. Add ginger paste, green chili, and let it cook for 7 to 9 minutes. In the meantime, take the rest of the roasted fenugreek seeds and grind it into a powder. Now add the red chili powder followed by the ground fenugreek powder and vinegar. Now add a few spoons of white pepper and our fried fish. Finally, let everything simmer for 20 to 25 minutes and serve. The masala is like a spicy, tangy tango on your tongue, crispy outside and a bit chewy on the inside. This dish is a roller coaster with one loose wheel for your taste buds, leaving them in a deliciously puzzled daze. India's got some bragging rights with over 4,500 miles of coastline. Along with it, a huge shrimp and prawn industry. An industry so massive, it accounts for a whopping 15% of the world's prawn production. Our next dish features a globe jet-setting crustacean making its way from these shores all the way to plates worldwide.
So we just started 6 months back, and our crowd is actually like celebrities, family, and youngsters. Prawn, it costs depends on the sizes. Like once we get depends on the catch. We have an authenticity. We are doing in a special way where nowhere you can get in Kochi or maybe in Kerala.
Step into Cafe Utopia, the freshest haunt in town. It started just 6 months ago, and it's already cemented its place in the local scene. Their claim to fame? The garlic butter prawns that bring Mediterranean vibes right to your plate, all while celebrating the chef's childhood prawn tales from India. First things first, Prawn Prep 101, the cleaning drill. Bid farewell to the prawn's poop vein as we take these Indian-born beauties on a culinary world tour. Next, give them some Mediterranean love. A lemony bath with a splash of salt, pepper, and olive oil. While the prawns are marinating, it's time for the pasta. Glide the pan with olive oil, toss in garlic and chili flakes, then let the spaghetti crash the party. Salt things up, then let the pasta strut its stuff. Now it's time for the sauce. Start with butter, garlic, capers, cherry tomatoes, parsley, a squeeze of lemon juice, and it's good to go. Finally, it's the prawn's turn to hit the grill. A sizzle here, a flip there, as they get that perfect hue on the hot tawa. While that's happening, stir fry some zucchini, bell peppers, broccoli, carrots, and cauliflower in butter. Plate everything and serve. This dish is a harmonious blend of Mediterranean ingredients and the heartfelt dedication of Indian chefs. If you want true fusion cuisine, I think we found it. After navigating through Kerala's vibrant seafood street food scene, it's time to pick the one dish that made me salivate the most. Was it the mysterious Meen pollichathu, the bizarre Meen mutta, Kochi's iconic clams, the daring pickled fish, or the fusion king garlic fried prawns? Today, my favorite was the Meen mutta. The egg-splosion of flavors from the fish eggs takes the idea of caviar to a whole new level. Which one of these will become your next seafood obsession? Drop a comment below and share your pick. And for more indulgent feast for your senses, be sure to subscribe to Best Ever Food India. Thanks. Bye. Elevate your style with our brand new clothing collection. Rock out in our threads, feel the thrill of culinary adventures, and celebrate with us in style. Head on over to beffers.shop today.